Welcome to the Sports Podium with Hot Take City and Austin.
We're back. Week 3's upon us. How we doing, boys?
Chilling.
Doing good.
Chilling.
Who would have thought this game, halftime, died?
I thought it'd be
14-14.
over.
That missed kick was big.
Wild.
That missed kick brought life to the Dolphins.
So who are the Bills all missing on defense? They're missing Oliver and Milano.
Yeah.
Are they missing anyone else?
Well, before we talk about this game, let's talk about last week first. Let's give our reactions of last week. Best game last week, Giants, Cowboys.
Yeah,
I agree.
Had some
absolutely.
last-minute touchdowns and into overtime with Brendan Aubrey kicking a 60-something yarder to take the Cowboys to overtime. Austin, give me your thoughts on that game.
That was a crazy game. I was watching Red Zone during that game, but it kept on popping up, and then I watched like the last 2 drives of regulation and then the overtime. But I just feel like, I don't know. Normally that game, before they started the game, that's the first time I think it was since 2001 that game's not been a 4:25 game, which is kind of crazy. It was at 1 p.m., which is insane for those two teams. But the defense was non-existent, obviously. I mean, Russ went for 400 plus, which is insane considering what he did week 1 and what he's done last year and the previous years. But I think that I don't really know. I think the Giants' young guys looked good. Scadaboo played well. Neighbors obviously is a dog. I think there's a lot of hope with those guys. I would like to see them play dart sooner than later. You're asking me.
OTL?
Yeah, I was kind of the same. Like, I didn't know that was becoming a shootout towards the end. Like, it looked like it was like a 2020 game before that. And then they just kept scoring. But yeah, the Giants offense just looked like they were taking everything the Cowboys would give them. Like, Wandale was eating in the slot, and Neighbors was just feasting on Diggs on the outside too. But yeah, that was the best I've seen Russ play in a while.
And it begins, boys. And it begins. The goals. And it
They
begins.
just beat the Dolphins.
Oh, shut up.
Well, that's the best team.
Griff, what do you think of that game?
Honestly, that game, I was on my way home from Massachusetts, and I decided to listen to it while listening to the Patriot-Dolphin game. And then when I got home, I watched both games. That was like a boxing match. It was like 2 boxers going for punch, trying to see who can land a knockout blow. I thought Wilson had a little like more confidence in him than I saw last week. Neighbors, he stepped up big in the clutch. Looks like he found something in Wan'Dale Robinson, but in the end, the Dallas offense just tired out that Giant defense. And will there be learning experience from this? Yes, but that was honestly one of the best games I've seen so far this year.
Respect. Yeah, you see it, Giant jersey, number 8. Pull it out the Daniel Jones jersey. He's a fucking dog. Okay. Care what anybody says. I still have mad respect for him. But yeah, man, after last week's game with Russell Wilson, that's what everyone expected him to be. The last few years with Denver, with the Steelers, now coming to the Giants, is, question, is it more of the offense he's running with the Giants? Week 1 he didn't look that great, but week 2 he did. Is it more of the offense and the weapons he's had on the Giants compared to the last 2 teams? Or is it just him feeling comfortable with what he has around him? OTL?
I think it was just him taking advantage of the Cowboys sitting in zone the whole game. Like, Russ was able to do that last year. I mean, Lamar clears, obviously. Nice dude. Everything's got to be about the Ravens.
Everything, bro.
Everything.
But yeah, like he was just taking everything the Cowboys would give him. Like that last shot to Neighbors. I mean, that was just incredible catch by him. He had his eyes covered by the DB.
Mhm.
But before that, he was just hitting Wandale on like 4 20-yard just seam routes. Like Cowboys just the Eagles should have done that to them a week ago when they were just sitting in zone, but like Giants figured it out and gave Russ his best game in a while.
Austin.
I agree. I think I don't know if it's much to do with Russ as it is to do with how bad that Cowboys defense looked. They just, I don't really know. They couldn't get pressure on him, and when they did, he found his outlets. And like OTL said, he had Wandale open so many times across the middle. So I don't know what the Cowboys are doing defensively, but they've got to figure it out.
Spartan.
I agree with OTL and Austin. Russ just saw what the Dallas defense gave him, and he took advantage of it. And honestly, it might be a little bit of comfortability as well. Maybe the weapons around Russ as to not having it when it comes to the Broncos and Steelers. But I think it was just what the Dallas defense gave him. There was very any pressure. There was nothing. I didn't even see a blitz dialed up until maybe the last into overtime where he threw that moon ball INT. But that's just Russ taking what was given to him, and all of a sudden, he just went. He just said, "Screw it. I see what you gave me. Let me take advantage."
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. Definitely agree. We'll see. 0-2 Giants, 0-2 Chiefs. Sunday Night Football.
I got the Giants winning that one.
We'll get to that. Just
I
moving on to the next game. I wanted to talk about was the Lions dropping 52 on the Bears. I know it's the Bears, and they're still trying to figure things out with their team and how young they are. But does that bring confidence to the Lions? And how do they look forward with that, what they just did? And is it just because it was the Bears, or is it, they're starting to find their groove without Ben Johnson? Spartan, we'll start with you.
think it was more of a. I think
mean,
it was
you
more.
got a point.
It's a little bit of a personal decision, like grudge, I guess you could say, from the Lions to Ben Johnson, and it shows like, hey, we don't need Ben Johnson running this lineup. We can still be one of the top offensive teams in the NFL. And it may be against the Bears, but it shows that they can still win games without Ben Johnson's creativity. And I think I think this week's matchup will prove if they really do miss Ben Johnson or they can just thrive without him. And it's only been 2 weeks, so.
OTL?
Yeah, I mean that felt personal. Like just wanted to drop 30 or like win by 30 on Ben Johnson. Like I saw a clip of him after the game. Like Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell didn't really talk too much. They just gave each other like one word and then went the other way. But yeah, it felt personal. But I think the Lions offense, like going forward, I don't know. I don't think the Bears defense is anything special, and the Lions kind of got stopped week 1 versus the Packers. So it'll be interesting this week. They got the Ravens, which is a much better defense. So I don't think they're dropping 50 this week, but I could still see like 20 to 30, especially if golf just gets going.
Yeah, I definitely think there was some beef between Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson there. You could
Yeah.
tell at the end of the
Yeah.
game when they shook hands, there was, animosity.
I want to know.
between the
I want to know
both
what he said. He just whispered something in his ear. It was just like 1 or 2 words.
of them. Austin, what do you think of that game?
I agree with what they both said. It was 100% personal, and you know how Dan Campbell is. He probably was in the locker room going crazy before the game, firing those dudes up. So I can only imagine what he was saying. and all that Lions have saw all off season about how the Bears were going to be super good, win the division, all this stuff with Johnson. He's going to turn the offense around. That only had to hype up their defense as well. So I am skeptical a lot about the Bears and their defense, but not too sold yet on the Lions offense. It's still good. They have the same players, but they have to go to Baltimore. We'll see how Jared Goff plays on the road. He's obviously way better at home. That's a given. So we'll see what they do this Sunday.
Nice. Next game I wanted to talk about. We'll go ahead and do it. Why not? Since they're playing tonight, Patriots Dolphins. Now we do have 2 Patriots fans here, so we need unbiased opinions, please. And Austin, we'll start with you. What were your thoughts on that game and how Drake May looked?
Yeah, I think Drake May looked good. 19 for 23, 232 touchdowns. I'll take that. I'm a little concerned about the defense, honestly. Giving up 27 to the Dolphins, who, they look all right tonight versus the Bills, but week 1 they looked terrible. And then our specials teams gave up a punt return, which is insane. I know we returned a kick, but got to clean that up. I think Vrabel will clean up the defense. He's a defensive-minded head coach. And I'm kind of interested, honestly. They're really, really relying on Stevenson a lot right now. I know he's kind of the hot back. I know everybody was hot going under the season on Henderson. So we'll see kind of how he gets playing time this week and how they divvy up touches. But I like where we're at. It's going to be an interesting season. We have a super easy schedule, so we just got to claw out some wins.
Spartan.
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought Drake May looked much better than he did in week 1. The defense does concern me a little. I expect, like Austin said, Vrabel to clean it up. I think having Christian Gonzalez back on the field would help out a lot because he is the number 1 cover corner and
Overrated.
for the Patriots. Obviously, I hate that you said that. Also, I think if they can contain Aaron Rodgers, then maybe they have a shot of winning and if they utilize the run game because the Steelers have no run defense at all.
Otio.
Yeah, I think they're just missing Christian Gonzalez right now. Like I think they've given up the most passing yards through 2 weeks to Geno and Tua. But yeah, that defense is supposed to be like the strong point of the team, but through 2 weeks it hasn't really been. But it's kind of a similar story for the Steelers this year. So I guess we'll see week 3 who. I don't know. Two very mid teams.
Ooh, the Patriots and Steelers next week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got trash versus trash.
It's crazy coming from a Giants fan.
Hey,
Facts.
We've got
Wear a
no
Daniel
good
Jones
fans
jersey.
here, or no good teams here.
This is like the mid podcast where everybody likes.
Yeah. We're all rooting for mid.
Yeah, no, big matchup coming up this week for the Patriots. That defense, the Steelers defense is a little bit better than they've seen the first 2 weeks. So we'll see what Drake May can do against, a better defense, with them playing the Raiders, right? Wasn't it the Raiders week 1?
Yeah, it was Raiders.
Raiders and much appreciated. Raiders and the Dolphins, the Steelers definitely have a little bit of better defense. So we'll see what happens
On
with
paper, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I mean?
We just I know we'll get to that game later, but
Yep.
You got Perk Aaron Rodgers chilling.
he's been good this year.
He's our best player.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Steelers, let's talk about the Seahawks-Steelers game. OTO, what happened there?
It was a close game. It was a typical Steelers game until the Caleb Johnson fumble or the Caleb Johnson kickoff blunder. It wasn't really a fumble. It was just it hit his helmet and then the Seahawks recovered in the end zone. So giving up a special teams touchdown, I'm sure the historical record there is like 95% chance to win if you get a special teams touchdown. So that just buries you in the fourth quarter. But yeah, after that, I kind of knew the game was over because they went up 10, I believe. But yeah, the offense wasn't really the issue. I think both those interceptions for Rodgers were one was on Calvin Austin in the end zone running the wrong route, and the other was just late in the game trying to push the ball down the field. So I don't know. I'm less concerned about the offense than the defense right now, but we just need to hold a team to 20 points because that's what they're the most expensive offense or most expensive defense in the NFL, and they're giving up 30.
I agree. Insane cope.
It was a close game before that. I think it was tied, or it was
24-17 or something like that. 17-17.
I think it went up 27-17 after the Caleb Johnson.
They won. No, they
fumble.
won. I think they won 31-17. I don't.
They
know.
won 31. So
17.
it went to
Yeah.
24-17
Yep.
It was-
after
it
that
was-
fumble.
When they just didn't
was-
field the kickoff.
At
Yeah.
the end of the third,
Yeah.
the end of the third quarter, it was 14-14 at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a close game.
So they scored 17.
So the Steelers only scored 3 more points while the Seahawks put up 17 in the fourth quarter. That's no big deal though.
They got help from the Steelers.
Remember
I
when,
mean, it would have been a one-score game if it wasn't for that. But
remember when Caleb Johnson was supposed to be like the next guy?
Aaron Rodgers, just hates playing with rookies. He's probably like beat him to death in the locker room or something. Hey James, maybe next week. All right, not this week.
easy matchup this week.
Also, what were your
Great.
thoughts on that game?
Great spot to get
Can
right.
we flip that, please?
Also, what was your thoughts on that
Steelers game?
Steelers game?
I was shocked the Steelers didn't win that, honestly. I picked them to win at home. They're normally a really good home team. And I don't know. I just am not high on Seattle. We've talked about it a lot, but I guess they're not a terrible team. I think it all came down to the kickoff. I mean, the Steelers were in the game. It was 17-all, and he just did not field it. And they got a touchdown, and then they scored the field goal. They were up 10 in the span of 2 minutes. So, I think the Steelers are still going to be right there in the wild card hunt at the end of the year. If their defense will come around, and Rodgers is looking good right now. So they do need to kind of establish the run a little bit more than they are. I don't know. That might just be a Rodgers thing. I know we'd kind of like talked about that, not on here, but like amongst ourselves about how Rodgers just kind of takes over the offense. So we'll see what happens.
Read it and weep it, boys. Hate to gloat on the stream, but read it and weep it.
I don't know who that guy is.
Too bad.
It's hot takes all to count.
Yeah, right.
He's always throwing comment and shit.
Spartan, what were your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, the kickoff was a killer for the Steelers, but also for the past 2 weeks, I've watched the highlights of the Steelers defense. It looks like their main problem right now is containing the run. They've gave up way too many rushing yards these past 2 weeks, and I think it's because whoever the offensive coordinator is for the Seahawks said they got no run defense. Let's just go ahead and run on the outside and run on the inside. We can beat these guys. And they showed it out by running the ball. Darnold sucked that game. He threw 2 picks for only and 1 touchdown, I believe. And yet he still won. And that's due to the fact of having Charbonnet and Walker rushing the football down the Steelers' throats.
Darnold wasn't too bad that game. One of the picks wasn't really his
Looking
fault.
at his stats right now, whenever the app decides to load.
He's 295, 2-2 is what he had.
2-2? Okay.
Yeah.
22 for 33 and 2
I
and
mean,
2
yeah.
and then 295.
JSN was killing Ramsey.
Jason's a top 5 wideout, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Well, he's top 15.
Top
I don't know.
5.
No, he ain't top 5.
Didn't I tell you last week to delete your social media because of some stupid shit like that?
I think it's top 5.
Oh my god, man.
He has better numbers than all the other top dogs right now.
Not neighbors.
Nah,
Has neighbors.
not
Neighbors
neighbors.
last week carried him though. He didn't show up that much week 1.
Is Neighbors leading the league in receiving?
It's a good question.
Watch it be JSN. He's over here.
I thought
No, neighbors did not have a good week 1.
Yeah, it is neighbors.
It is.
And JSN second.
This is trash.
and it's like CD and Puka. I think.
CD
Puka's
Puka,
okay,
Zay.
CD
CD.
Puka.
CD
They just
Puka.
don't throw the
Zay.
ball away. Anybody besides Puka.
So yeah, but going back to these games last week, Eagles Chiefs go straight for the 4 o'clocks. Eagles are 3-0 against the Chiefs in the last 3 games. Biggest
Eagles.
question here: Chiefs dynasty over? OTL.
I don't know. I feel like we've had this like discussion every year. Like, is the Chiefs dynasty over? And they figure it out. So it does
I've
look
been this
pretty
bad.
bad. It does look pretty bad right now, just because there's no playmakers on offense. Like, but they'll get Rashee Rice back. They'll get Worthy back, and I think their offense will start kicking. But they do have a tough schedule. Like they could go 2-4 or 3-3 over the next 4 games. Like, or after week 6, it could be like 500 at best. But yeah, I think they still make the playoffs. I think they still are in the running for winning the AFC West. But yeah, I don't think the dynasty's over. I think maybe they don't win the Super Bowl this year, but they still have 5-10 more years of Mahomes left.
Austin.
I don't think it's good over there in Kansas City right now. Their offensive line is the main problem. They might get the weapons back, but it doesn't matter if they can't block. And their starting offensive left tackle's a rookie. They're really young. Obviously, they're going to improve over the year, but he's not the only one that's terrible on that line. I know they played 2 really good defenses to start out the season, but every defense in the NFL can get to the quarterback, and the Giants can, especially. That's why I think. Spoiler: I think the Chiefs are going to lose again this week, but I just am not convinced with anything they're doing. I understand Andy Reid can turn it around, but right now they look dead in the water, and it's crazy to say, but I just don't see him turning it around. If they start 0-3, I don't see how they can climb back into the playoffs.
If they lose this week, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Like it's
I mean, when they lose this week,
you lose to the Giants, bro.
hey, bro. See, this the shit I be talking about, bro.
I got the Giants this week, Sunday Night Football. Jackson Dart anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Spartan, what were your thoughts on that Eagles Chiefs game?
I don't know about the Chiefs right now. There's kind of a hazy line right now with where they're at because the defense is not looking good. The offensive line is not looking good. And we can make the excuse of like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes does not have weapons, but you have to deal with what you have. You have no Rashee Rice and ignore Xavier Worthy. You have to deal with what you got. The defense looks like everyone's getting beat off the line. They're getting wide open. There's no pressure being generated by Chris Jones. Chris Jones, your leading your sacker. I barely even see any blitzing at this point from the Chiefs. So if they start off 0-3, they're in trouble. I don't see the dynasty being over yet, but they're going to be in the rough waters, like OTL said. And as for the Eagles, I don't know, man. I know they can get a little bit like closer to where they are from last year, but after the first 2 weeks, I don't think they were the better team. They should have
They can't
lost to the
pass the ball.
Cowboys. They should have lost to the Cowboys. I admit that I voted for them, but they should have lost. The Chief game they lost because Kelsey could not corral the touchdown, and it bounced off him. Hurts is not looking like a top 5 quarterback as everyone projected him to be right now. He's looking more like 10 and below at this point because Baker Mayfield's looking better than him. I just don't think that I think the Eagles might fall back on their 2023 selves if they don't turn it around.
Respect. I mean, like, you ain't lying about the Hurts. He hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in 2 weeks, so
It's wild that he hasn't thrown
You
a
know who has
touchdown.
more
Their passing
touchdown
looks good.
passes?
They look like they can't do anything
Tyrod Taylor
besides run the ball.
And
Yeah,
Dylan
no.
Gabriel.
and Dylan Gabriel. I mean, I'm
Imagine
not
being
saying that.
Gabriel to have a
Listen,
touchdown pass week
at the
3
end-
and that.
At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, winning is the most important thing. But you also want your quarterback to throw touchdowns, right?
No, I
You're gonna start
agree.
getting- You're going to start getting aggravated wide receivers. You know what I mean? Just stuff
Start
like that.
getting
So
stacked boxes is what you're going to get.
And I agree, and that's what I'm seeing based off 2 weeks. Some days that I just don't know what's going on in that Eagle system. I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, but you gotta find something.
look, bro, the hate is real, bro. Hate is real. They get one good season in 15 years, and they just want to hate on everyone. Fuck out of here.
It's typical.
Packers are gonna lose in the playoffs again, so it don't matter.
Jordan Love's dog shit.
Wild.
Eagles only won by like 3 this week, I thought.
They won
Barely.
by 3, and last week
And
they
they
won
won
by
by-
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's saying like total.
7 total.
Yeah,
7
total 7 total points.
total. Chiefs got to figure it out. Eagles 2-0. I mean, obviously, you know they're gonna be.
They'll be fine until they
in the
lose.
mix, but yeah,
The last
They're
time they started 2-0 after a Super Bowl, they fell downhill. I don't expect that to happen, but if it does, there's problems brewing.
hmm
I think the Chiefs trade for like Brees Hall or something like that. I think they get
Yeah.
a playmaker. They need someone bad. And
It's the offensive line,
The
man. They
backfield.
can have the playmakers back, but Mahomes is getting,
Pacheco and Hunt are just
and they
not
can't
good,
run the
though.
ball.
I know
They can't run.
They can't run because the running backs suck.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, the O line's bad
Mm-hmm.
too, but
I mean, he
I don't
ran for 100 yards multiple times last year. I swear it's the O line.
who?
Pacheco did.
No, he was hurt all last year.
I've seen him in a Chiefs uniform. Maybe not last year, but I've seen him run for over 100 yards.
Yeah, that was 23.
Pacheco's
not
good,
terrible,
man, but
but he can
that
do it.
O line is just.
I know, but after he broke his leg, he hasn't been good.
Pacheco runs like a cartoon character.
I can't wait. I swear to God, bro, I can't wait till the Packers get humbled.
They're not going to get humbled, bro. They're
I
the best
really
team in the NFL right now.
Did you see that
Wow.
defensive lineman today that said they were going to go
They're gonna
17?
get so humbled. I can't wait.
He was
said
like, I don't
that?
see how we get. I don't know what his name was. I saw it. He said, I don't see how we get beat this year. Honestly, we're just better than every single team.
I don't see how they get beat.
Well,
Who's beating
it's
them?
2 weeks in. We gotta wait until like week 5 or week 10. See who.
I mean,
see who can challenge
They
them.
made the Commanders who were in the NFC Championship look like a top 10 pick team.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
like, they play the Browns this week, bro. I swear to God.
But you play the Browns. But they
Browns
play the
win.
They're gonna win by,
they play
like,
the Cowboys next week.
Bro, if the
They're gonna win
Browns
by like
win-
30.
oh,
We're going to see Shadur Sanders because Flacco and Gabriel are both going to get hurt.
All right.
They're gonna have Judy at quarterback. Pacheco will not be fine. He's not good.
The Giants have a pretty good run defense.
I don't think Pacheco's good
OTL,
I think-
against the Giants.
yeah, I could see it though because of the screens and stuff.
No.
He
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
catch passes though.
Yeah, facts. That's the only thing he said good all the time.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do
Packers
next.
probably have the best defense in football. You're just stating obvious things here.
Yeah.
Who is
Anyways.
Bill Petco?
No idea, bud. Probably somebody's all account.
Like Caleb.
The fuck knows? Talk about the Broncos and Colts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here, let's answer this first. Since my guy called me the GOAT. You know what I mean? We gotta respect
Who
the
from the AFC, if not the Chiefs? The Ravens,
Bills.
They're playing right now, and it's
The
not
Bills?
Buffalo.
the Chargers.
Mm.
If Herbert's
Broncos.
healthy, the Chargers can go to the Super Bowl.
Broncos.
OTL,
Colts.
you just said they're playing right now, and it's not Buffalo, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, all right, here, answer it.
No,
Austin, who do you think it is?
I think it's a few teams.
I want your top team.
My top team's the Bills, but it's Bills, Ravens, Chargers right now for me.
Bills, Ravens, Chargers. OTL.
Maybe Colts.
I have the same top three, and I had the Bills going Super Bowl preseason. I'm just sticking with that.
Spartan.
Yeah, Bills, Ravens. Third one's tough because I can't see who the number 3 is. It's blurry.
Danny Dimes.
Let's discuss that one.
Well, that's the next game we're discussing. So the Colts versus the Broncos. Danny Dimes. He's back. Oh, there he is.
He's back.
There he is.
Oh God! Look at this guy.
Hey, you came in at the right time.
Did I?
Yeah, because we're talking about the Colts and Daniel Jones. So you literally
Danny
came in at
Dimes.
the right time.
That's great.
And I'm rocking an OG Daniel Jones Giant jersey. So
He's reminiscing.
yeah, a little bit. What were your thoughts since you just joined us, Benny? We'll go ahead and ask you. What were your thoughts on that Colts Broncos game?
So okay, I think here's like the. I'm sorry, I just dropped something over here behind me. I'm just grabbing it. My bad. Like I this on my phone, so I like can't see the screen, bro. This is
Don't
like
tell
weird.
nobody, but he is.
So Indy has some pieces. Like they needed competent quarterback play, and they just haven't had it in so long. I don't think Daniel Jones has done anything like exceptional. You know what I mean? But he's looked good. He's definitely looked good. This is like throwback to Daniel Jones beating Kirk Cousins in the playoffs a couple of years ago. That's the DJ they're getting right now, you know? So it was, you know, as a Giants fan, like it was cool to see because I still don't think the Giants handled the situation right with him. So, you know, I'm enjoying watching his success thus far in Indianapolis.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think the Colts are going to be a tough team to beat. I do think their defense will get better. Their defensive line's not terrible. They just have to clean up the defensive backs. Kind of got eaten alive by Bo Nix in the first half. Daniel Jones looks really good. If you'd have told me, well, everybody thought it was going to be AR when he got traded. But if you'd have told me Daniel Jones was going to be the starting quarterback for them, and in 2 weeks he was just below 600 yards, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns, and 3 rushing touchdowns, I mean, you take that any day of the week. I think that, yeah, I mean, that division is theirs to lose. I mean, it's a really bad division. Texans' defense is really good, but they can't move the ball. And the Jags blew a 14-point lead to Jake Browning on Sunday. So I just don't think that anybody can compete with them in the South. Broncos honestly should have won the game. That was a bullshit penalty, in my opinion. So I think they'll be there.
There we go.
OTL.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Colts are kind of a fluky team to start the year. I know they're 2-0, and Daniel Jones looks good, but they probably should have lost that game if the Broncos were a little more disciplined on that field goal.
Fellas, you ruined my intro. I didn't know I was going to come on. Hey, boys. Hey, how we doing? I will hear no more about this Daniel Jones, okay? I don't want to hear any more about fluky Daniel Jones. I want to hear about his rushing touchdown.
I was just calling him a fluke.
No, listen. No, you're fine. You're go wait in the car. The rest of you should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed of yourselves for speaking this. Blasphemy. I'm going to pray for all y'all. I'm going to pray for every last one of y'all. Anyway, How we
You
doing,
beat them
boys?
this week?
Hey, good evening. Good evening. Good
You-
evening.
well, you
Tex-
just-
Texans are
wait.
still probably winning that.
If
you go.
this is
you
my
just-
my first win of the season, I'm going to shit a chicken. I kid you not. I'm going to lose my ever loving mind. I just want Austin rolling in his calm demeanor, no matter where he is. He's going to be like, the Titans won. Oh God, Sam's drunk somewhere, and I will be. It's very true. Good evening, boys. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, showtime. Yeah.
I'm not here for the Indiana Jones hit, dude, at all.
Is the game at Tennessee?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it is.
I'll be there.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if they
Tennessee's
won.
winning.
All right,
I
well,
wouldn't
let's
be
finish
surprised
this.
if they
Let's
won.
finish this.
All right,
This
let's
whole
finish
game.
this up.
OTL,
All right,
what
I'm
were
sorry.
your thoughts
I'm
on?
sorry.
Now you're good.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
OTL, what was your thoughts on that game?
I just thought it was a fluky win, and I don't think the Colts are like a legit team. It kind of feels like the Saints from last year. What a horrible
I
take.
got better players than the Saints.
Who's Vinny the mobster in the chat?
They're making alts, literally
I swear they do. They just
Bro.
pop out alts. It's like,
Dang.
trolls. Bro.
Bro, he made that so fast.
Trolls. All right, let's finish. Come on, seriously. Spartan, what were your thoughts on the Colts Denver game?
I thought that penalty. I mean, it was hard because I don't know if he really pushed off the center. The replays look very wonky. I think this is like the reminiscence of 2021 where they just ran the ball with Jonathan Taylor, and maybe Daniel Jones found the right situation for him because it's like Sam Darnold last year. We didn't know what he would do. All of a sudden, he got a big contract with the Seahawks, but the Broncos blew that game. That loss should not have happened.
Here's what's dangerous for them taking that L, though. They go into Los Angeles this week against an extremely tough Chargers team. And, I don't know if you guys have already talked about this, but, I feel like Herbert's kind of turned that page a little bit this season. It's starting to look like.
MVP Herbert.
I mean, he's
Do
been this
you
good.
ever say Herbert in a Boston accent? It sounds really cool. Herbert. Halibut.
Herbert's always been this good. His games are just in prime time.
I'm from New York. I don't do Boston
Yeah,
accents.
New Yorkers, we love them here.
Sam, what were your
Shevin.
thoughts on that game?
Which one? The Denver game?
Denver Colts game.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, ugly penalty at the end, but it should never have come down to that. I think Bo Nix is in the midst of a sophomore slump, something that most quarterbacks hit. And I mean, boy, he's just kind of Ryan Fitzpatrick out there. He's just kind of throwing it up to people, which I found kind of odd because I thought Sean Payton would be kind of, a better approach than just like, hey, go out there and sling it, young man. We're talking about the guy that came up with clear passing route concepts. What did I say? That was so funny. Was it the head bob that got you? Just what's up?
No, it was the comment.
Oh, bro.
Oh, what did he say? I didn't even see it.
He
Oh,
said
hell.
not too clear, looks like
Trolls.
What did he say? What?
Hot take beard looked like it was tatted on.
Anyway, I'm disappointed in Denver. The penalty happened, and that's all something, and that's a whole story within itself. But Denver had plenty of opportunities to win that game and didn't do it. So that's what it comes down to for me. It's weird seeing Sean Payton coach an offense like this. It's really weird. I did not expect that. So, ooh. This is a nice chippy game we got on tonight, though. I'll tell you that. Woo.
Go Fins.
Talk about the Bengals Jags game and how Trevor Lawrence looked.
Well, Trevor Lawrence stinks. Anyway,
Then we'll start with you.
So remember last season, 2 seasons ago, when this guy, Burrow, hurt his thumb or whatever, and Jake Browning came in, and for whatever reason, the team looked extremely competent with him. I kind of feel like he's going to show up again this week, and Trevor Lawrence hasn't done anything or done enough to make me believe that he's going to show up and post a W. Jake still gets to throw the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, right? So as long as he can get it in the area, Chase is going to fuck around and get that ball every time, right? So I think the Bengals are going to beat them, personally.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor Lawrence looked terrible. There's no reason that Jacksonville should have lost the game last week. He threw 2 picks. Sorry. I just don't believe anything they're doing in Jacksonville. I don't like their coach. I don't like their team. I don't know.
It haunts my dreams. It really
I will
does.
say, though, to Vin's point, the Bengals are going to be – I know they have a tough schedule, but I think they're going to be fine. Jake Browning has a ton of confidence, especially with Jamar Chase, who looks like the best receiver in football again. 16 targets, 14 catches, 165 and a touchdown. I mean, that's insane numbers.
Can you imagine?
They're playing the Vikings this week, so we'll see.
Can you imagine somebody like Drake May doing that to Mike Vrabel, or something like that? He would kill him. He would be dead. He would rip his head off and bowl with it. That's how bad that is. And watching that happen, I was like, oh boy, that sideline's got to be a ton of fun. I tell you what.
Imagine the locker room if that's how the sideline is.
Oh man. Yeah, what about the film room the next day? Hey, we lost this game. Perhaps if we threw more accurately, Trevor.
And then you were telling the coach to basically go home.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, that was rough.
Well, give me your thoughts on it then.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I look at it. I've never been a believer in Trevor Lawrence. So far, I'm proven right. What is this, year 5 or 6? What
5.
year are we in? 5 with him?
5.
He is what he is at this point, right? Why do we have to sit here and pretend? Why? Because they pay him well, that he's supposed to be a comparable QB? Please. No. Trevor Lawrence is not a good QB. He's not a starter for an NFL football team. I don't care how much the Jags pay him or put him out there to run their cute kid. Hi, Vinny's kid. Hi. Anyway. Oh, baby. Anyway. So, no, Trevor Lawrence is weak sauce. He is not a good quarterback. And I hope you have an out in that contract next year, Jacksonville. Bam. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
OTO.
I don't know. I thought Trevor Lawrence was pretty good that game still.
Gosh,
I still think he's an NFL starting quarterback.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I mean, BTJ sold the game at the end.
They had a chance to go up 21 to 3.
I know, and BTJ
Through
sold it.
multiple-
Well, BTJ sold the game at the end. I don't know what you want T-Law to do there. But, yeah, that is a game they should have won. And I don't know. I know he threw a couple picks, but I still think he played well enough to win. But, yeah, I think the Bengals offense will stay afloat with Browning. But, obviously, I don't think when games get close and they need, a big throw, Browning will be the guy. He throws a ton of picks. And he's pretty much just a white Jameis Winston.
Lord, please protect me. Don't let me grab them Uber drivers. Don't.
I see it, but I've just never heard it.
I mean, look at the stats. He throws
They
as
threw 3
many.
picks, they still won. That's what I'm saying. The Jags are terrible. They should never have lost that game.
I
They
agree.
should have never lost that game. Well, the turning point of that game was going for it on 4th and 3 instead of kicking a field goal and
There you go.
being up.
Well, they
being
would have
up
won
6
anyways.
points. Well, no. Well, here's the thing, though. You got to think about it. Backup quarterback mindset with a touchdown or backup quarterback with a mindset of kicking a field goal to tie it up. It's a big difference. You know what I mean? Big difference. So, Spartan, give me your thoughts on that game.
I think I agree with everyone saying that Jake Brown is going to be competent enough with T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. Let's not forget he's got Chase Brown in the backfield now, who's looking more and more comfortable in his role being a run like an actual running back, pass catching running back. Jacksonville sold that game. I don't know what happened. Trevor Lawrence isn't that good. And I saw that little confrontation on the sideline. Something is going to blow up down in there. And I've been saying it. I don't think he's going to be that good of a quarterback when he entered the league. And it's showing right now, like, hey, he's not that good. Yeah, one playoff win, but it was against Herbert too. Also, we gotta give credit when credit's due. Yeah, the Bengals defense gave up so many points, but in the end, they stepped up and gave them the wins that they deserve to win. That they think they deserve to win, and winning those first two games of the season is important to them.
Air high five, Spartan. There you go. There you take that. There we go. No, the other way. Damn it. Anyway,
Shut up.
Any
am I the only one that practices this?
any other game y'all want to talk about from last week, or you want to move to next week?
Did you hot take? What? If I missed it, I'm sorry. What was your takes on the Cowboys and Giants game? Was there?
I think it was a good game. I think it was the best game of week 2.
I do too.
Obviously, the early celebrating from the Giants,
Mhm.
bit them in the butt, but it is what it is. I look forward to seeing that Russ every week if that's the Russ we're gonna get. So
Fair enough.
For right before we jump into next week's game, I want to talk about the Buccaneer and Texan game because I
Oh.
think for the Buccaneer game, I knew they were gonna win, but it's just like how they won is because it's Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has turned his career around ever since he stepped foot in Tampa Bay. And ever since
Yep.
2023, when he first stepped foot there, he's thrown 74 touchdowns over the last 3 seasons. That's good enough for most in the NFL. And it's his toughness that's gotten him to where they are essentially, and the big comeback drives that you have seen. Because without that comeback drive against the Texans, who had a good defense, they were not winning week 2.
any rebuttal, anyone?
I agree with everything he said. Baker's an absolute dog. That last drive was elite quarterback play the whole time. The use of not using the timeouts, getting the clock down. I mean, every single decision was perfect.
Do you guys think they let Chubb score?
Yes,
Intentionally,
like it.
yes.
I do.
Yeah.
If you look
It-
at
it was-
it looks like
It was weird how he like went untouched, like 25 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, they
That was
weren't-
intentional.
there wasn't a lot of pursue either. You know how you see a linebacker kind of trailing him or something? Nothing.
Yeah.
when it got to the 10, the safety just kind of walked
Yeah,
off
if Nick
Yeah.
Chubb is
Chubb.
going untouched, like
Yeah,
in the
Yeah,
year
Nick
of our
Chubb
Lord
with all
2025,
those injuries.
Yep.
Yes, Shane, Baker is a dog. I agree.
he's one of the few ones, like not Trevor Lawrence, right? That he spent so many years with the Browns and everything else. He goes to the Rams as a backup, and then he reinvents himself in Tampa Bay, year 5 or something like that. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching it. I enjoy watching the crotch grabber from Oklahoma. It's kind of fun.
glad he's not in Cleveland anymore.
Cleveland made the biggest mistake they could have ever made there.
Oh,
I agree.
100%. They'll pay for it forever and ever and ever.
They're
So-
paying for it right now.
Yeah, I know. Forever
All right.
and
Well,
forever.
All right.
Forever.
Well, we-
Move on
talked about
to
that.
week 3.
All right. Oh,
We'll run down this list. Bengals, Vikings. Austin, prediction?
it's a Vikings home game, right?
Vikings home
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Browning versus Wentz, right? Wentz is starting.
Yeah.
Oh, Neck Acme is back. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know. I think it's going to be the Bengals. Carson Wentz is. I don't know. I know O'Connell's system's insane. He made Sam Darnold get paid, but
Mhm.
their offenses looked really bad for 2 weeks. And Kirk Cousins too. Then, but I got the Bengals in a close one.
I agree.
Big game.
Spartan.
I got the Bengals in a close game. I think Browning is going to, probably be the what we saw back in 2023 when Burrow hurt his wrist. And in the end, I think the Bengals defense, they might give up the points, but once again, they might step up and win another game, close game, because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And if the Bengals start off bad, they might finish strong and hold the Vikings out again, like they did to the Browns and the Jaguars.
Ben?
It's going to be the Bengals. It might even not be as close as we think, just depending on how this offense looks, because they still they'll have Addison back next week. They're not going to have him this week, but it's not like JJ's the only person that's looked kind of lost out there. If you were watching this game last week, offensive line looked like they were missing blocks. They looked like they've just looked a little disheveled on the offensive side as a whole. So I think that it's going to be a little bit more of a wider gap than we think. I don't think it'll be as close.
Calling for a Henderson big day.
Yeah. Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. He might have a couple today or this weekend.
Mr. First Down?
I'm going to go against y'all. I think KOC will have Nick Acme ready to play, and I think they take care of business here. Jake Browning is good for 1 or 2 games, but I don't think it's this game. I don't think it's going to be by a billion yards and multiple touchdowns. I think it's going to be like a field goal kind of chippy game. I do think, however, it's going to be an ugly game. I think there's going to be turnovers on every team or whatnot, but I think that home that home field gives them just a little bit of advantage. So I'm going to go Vikings here. KOC will have something in the tank, something to debut with Carson Wentz. Mark my words.
OTO?
Yeah, I'm with them. I think the Vikings win.
Yes, OTL. Come on,
I think
buddy. That's why
I think
you're
they're
my
pretty
right.
they're
my
pretty
right.
similar offenses with backup quarterback and both strong receivers. And I think the big tipping point here is the Vikings defense, and they're at home, so I'm going with them.
Okay.
Oh, on to the next game. Well,
What do you think, hot take?
Yeah, hot take.
Yeah, give us your
Hot take. Yeah, Clarissa, explain it all.
Rage bait take.
I really don't know. Honestly, this game is a toss-up. I mean, I honestly don't know. I'm
Okay.
gonna I'll pick the home team. Go with the Vikings. I mean, these teams are just this team is just both these teams are just questionable right now. Like, just don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
We'll start with you on this one. OTO Steelers Patriots.
Oh boy. I think it just depends on
All right, but listen,
Gonzalez.
unbiased opinion and take here, please. Okay, thanks. We don't need no homer. takes.
unbiased.
We don't need no
I think
homer
if
takes.
Christian Gonzalez is fully healthy, then Patriots probably win. But I don't think he's fully healthy. I know he's still kind of limited in practice, but so
Such an
For what I know now,
unnecessary
I'll take the
shot. I don't
Steelers.
know why.
Sam.
I'm with OTL. I'm going to take the Steelers here. I think that a little kerfuffle up in Seahawks land was kind of like, okay, well, that stunk. Let's not do that again. So I think they correct course here.
Ben.
The Steelers as well. I think they're going to have a strong defensive performance in this game.
Double fist bump both. of them.
God, I hope so.
Spartan.
Come on, Spartan. Come on. Come on, Spartan. We're going to Applebee's. Come on. Come on.
All right. I'm biased. It's if Kirsten Gonzalez is on the field, I think the Patriots could win. It's gonna be tough. They might be limited to like maybe 20 snaps, 30 snaps. I don't know because it's his hamstring that pulled up. But it's gonna depend on the Steelers' running game. If the Patriots can exploit that with Stevenson and Henderson, I think they're gonna win that game.
Is Henderson in the doghouse?
No,
No.
he's not. No, he's
Not
just
the
getting.
Franklin Tacos.
They just play the
He's
center
just-
back. Whoever's
He had
playing
some bad penalties, didn't
It was just holding calls. This is about it,
he?
though.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to be in the proverbial doghouse for that long.
Okay. Because he's the guy I'm scared of. on the offense the most.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Austin.
I think the Pats win at home.
Austin.
I think the defense looks a lot better. All we have to do is, I don't know. I don't think their Steelers are really running the ball that well. So we just have to stop Rodgers. He's been playing well, but
You have to contain Rodgers.
plays really good, and May does enough to get the win.
Sentences you never thought you'd have to say this year. So you have to contain Rodgers.
That
You never
mobile,
know.
that mobile Rodgers.
Yeah,
He's the best player on their team.
that standing willow tree in the
You
backyard.
can
yeah,
you can tell he's 40 when he's outside of the pocket, though.
yeah.
If they
Yeah.
get him outside the pocket, it's going to be, if they keep him in the
Yeah.
pocket, though, like he can't run. Like if you get rush on him, he can't get away.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
been taking a
That's
ton of
bad.
sacks too, and every time he takes a sack, I hold my breath.
Every time you take a sack when he's 44, you got to make sure he's
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on life support.
But he's
Unless-
taking like he's
It's not
taking
like-
like 4 sacks a game because.
But then again, he's not like Tom Brady. That's the problem.
I'm going Patriots with this one, boys.
You're
You know,
so
Bull.
angry. Who hurt you?
Going Patriots with this one. I mean, hurts my soul to say that, but I have to. Like, there's,
I have
yeah, I
to.
mean, I
They
don't
have
think
no choice. They have my family. I have no choice. Goodness.
Sam, we'll start with you on this next game, Colts
Oh
Titans.
God. Colts Titans. Great. All right. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I bring back before you the we're gonna get our ass kicked. But like the whole point. Let me explain. Okay. The only way they don't get their ass kicked is if the defense shows up like they did in week one. If the defense shows up like they did week one, you have Sweat back and Colts easily. Shut up, Showtime. Get out of here. Anyway. Don't interrupt
Danny
me. while I'm
Jones gonna have
talking.
like 400 yards passing.
No, shut up. La 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 la. Anyway, so yeah, no, I expect the Colts to win, but the Titans have taken positive steps, not like hugely, but you were in that game against the Rams till the fourth quarter, and then things kind of fell off there or whatnot. For some reason, I'm optimistic about this game, not about a win, but just how we look. I think. As critical as I have been about Cam Ward, I think he's done pretty well considering all the troubles we've had. You know, like starting 7 rookies on your offense out of the 11 and such, and now you're developing all at the same time. So the Colts are going to win this game. I would love to see more progression, if that makes any sense. So, yeah.
Ben?
If we somehow win, delete this.
Ben?
Colts. DJ is going to show up big time again. It's early.
All right,
DJ's
let's start
probably
with
going to
that
have
one.
like a rushing touchdown, throw for 2. Like he's going to cook them big time.
Yeah, all right. That's enough, Vinny. All right. God dang it.
Spartan.
Okay, so I got the Colts winning, but maybe Cam Ward might have a little showing out process because there has been a little progress ever since the Bronco game. And he kind of lost it in the fourth quarter. I know. Maybe he might have a coming out party and showing why he's the number 1 overall
Don't give me
pick.
hope,
But
Spartan. Don't do this to me.
But it's just gonna be the Colts. They got their Daniel Jones is doing what he's gonna do, and the defense is just gonna kick ass. So
If I knew everyone was going to be rude, I wouldn't have come.
Austin?
I think the Titans are a pesky dog this week. It's going to be closer than a lot of people think.
Like a Pomeranian.
It was close. It was close versus the Rams until the midway through the field. Yeah, I think that Colts are going to find a way to win, but I think the Titans are going to be a tough team to
I'm gonna
beat.
go to the bathroom. Be right back.
It is a division game, too.
Yeah,
Those
I just
goes
feel like
can get wacky.
it's a tough team. I don't know. Like everybody goes into the Titans game now that they're starting, like you said, all those
7
rookies.
rookies. Mhm.
Their coach is just a complete dumbass. Like they just go into the Titans game like, oh, it's an easy win, and then they show up and they can actually kind of play a little bit, but they don't. I don't think they know how to close games yet.
No. Nah. No, they sure don't.
I got an upset here, boys.
You're just doing that.
No, he's like, I'm going to
No,
upset here, boys. I'm going to
I-
upset Mr. First Down.
I really think the Titans pull this win out against the Colts. I think this is a
Dude,
trap game for the
I will
Colts.
be so drunk. I will be very
Dolphins
drunk.
got it, by the way, so it's
Yeah, no,
I
they
see
went
that.
for it on 4th and 4. That was pretty.
I honestly really think the Titans upset the Colts here.
I think the Dolphins beat the Bills.
Oh,
You didn't do that game.
Yeah, you didn't do that game. The game's in the fourth quarter.
if hot take, if the Bills lose this game, hot take is going to be in rare form tomorrow. Like I'm,
He's a Bills fan.
Oh, it's going to be rare form online.
I'm going to be.
Whoa.
Rare
What?
form all the time.
I'm gonna follow. I'm going to be on Hot Takes ass the
But
entire
listen.
time.
The
Just
fact
so
that
you
I'll
this
be
team has
I'll
been
be
this
on
Is he
close.
not a Bills fan?
I'll be on every Bills fan's ass. Fuck
Oh, I
that.
can't wait.
The-
Oh,
Hot take. The only
We beat the
reason this
Dolphins
game
last
is
week.
this close is because you're a Bills fan now.
Yeah.
The Dolphins would be getting washed otherwise.
All right.
It's your
All,
fault.
all
are we
five-
still doing the Bills fan thing? I thought we
you-
were past
all
He's
five
a
of
Bills
you-
fan in a
all
Giants
five
hat.
of you, all five
He
of
is a
you
Bills
are,
fan.
are banned next week. Don't even ask.
this. Hot take don't mean that, baby.
Um,
Come on, baby.
Come on, man.
no, but I really
Oh.
think, on a serious note, I really think that the Titans do pull the upset off. I think Cam Warren
I will be very happy.
has a great game next week or this weekend and shows out. And
I just want Austin to go. I wonder how Sam's doing, and I'm just like floating in the Cumberland River down. Like,
this next game, Texans versus Jaguars.
Mm.
Jaguars being 1-1 and the Texans being 0-2.
there's only one
Uh,
answer, guys. Giant meteor. Giant meteor.
Like the Dark Knight Steelers game where the stadium collapses.
For you, the people.
Spartan, we'll start with you on this one.
Yes, but
I hate games like this because you got
Oh, I
a team
love
that's struggling offensively in the Houston Texans. You got a team that's basically in implosion mode. That's the Jacksonville Jaguars. If the Texans stay true to themselves, become the number one, like the top 3 scoring defense that they were last year, then the Texans would win. But it also depends on how the offense moves because CJ Stroud has not been. It's not looking good this past 2 weeks.
it looks very
And
whiny.
Nick-
Very whiny.
and Nick Chubb is looking like he's going to return to form a little. So I'm going to take the Texans at this point.
OTO.
Yeah, I got the Texans. I think their defense is too good. And I think Stroud starts to figure it out. I mean, he looked pretty good in that Texans game until he started overthrowing everything in the 3rd and 4th quarter. But the first half he was great.
Yeah.
So just gotta play well the first half, I guess. But yeah, I think that defense is just too good. Yeah. I don't think it's a field goal. I think they probably win by a touchdown.
Ben.
Isn't Mixon back this week?
No.
No, he's still
He's on IR.
He's got a hurt
IR.
toe.
Oh,
He's got a
okay.
boo-boo.
Yeah, okay.
He's probably done for the year. There's like
Is he?
no sign.
There's
There's
no
like no
talk of
sign of
him playing
him.
at all.
No sign of him.
They're
at all.
talking about him in the past tense, like he's dead.
Yeah.
He might
His
not-
foot
I might
actually
need him.
fell off.
Yeah, I haven't seen a picture of Mixon this offseason.
Is he alive? Like,
I haven't either.
He like
He's
hobbles
he's
into the
under the-
office with his foot. Guys, look.
He's under the bridge in
Yeah,
Houston.
okay.
Just-
So, yeah, James just said the same thing.
A terrible place to be.
I mean, so
Come
the
on,
defense, the defensive side of the ball, I feel like there's gonna be a few picks, right? Probably like 3 or 4 picks, pretty easily. So like even if Jacksonville was to keep themselves in this game, I think that they'll end up throwing it away just like they've done in past games. Like I see them losing on turnovers.
Austin.
I might be the only one, but I think the Jags win at home. I don't think the Texans' offense is good at all. I don't think they're going to turn it around magically. They just can't produce. If Chubb would have got tackled, they'd have had 10 points, not 14 last week. I just don't think they can score. Defense is amazing, but I just don't think they can score. Take the under.
Sam.
Ladies and gentlemen of esteemed colleagues and Vinny's chair, I bring before you a little bit of history here. The Jags and Texans. The Jags are always all over the Texans. Even when the Jags were bad, they're close every single time. I think the Jags are going to push it over this year. They only lost last year to them because they had a bad fourth down play call. That's the only reason they lost to them last year. I think they're going to win this game. So I will. Me and Austin will go Jags here. Why the rest of you could just be simply wrong.
Duval.
All right, I'm out. Never mind. What he said when the lights go out, and I'm like, what the hell?
I got the Jags winning this game too.
Yeah, 3-on-3.
Falcons, Panthers.
Disappointing.
Panthers are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're dead.
Falcons
I
pretty
don't
easily.
hear a pulse. They're gone.
Their defense on Monday night was ridiculous. I think they had 5 or 6 sacks on the Vikings, but I mean, you can probably compare the Vikings and the Panthers offense right now, like that offensive line. So I think they'll just get pressure all day on Bryce and make him look like he's looked his whole career.
Sam?
I was really disappointed in Carolina because I think we all watched that 8-game spread down the end. I thought Carolina had finally started to listen to Canales and stuff like that. All of that has gone away now. All of that has gone away. I know they came back against the Arizona Cardinals, but that's also the Arizona Cardinals, the weirdest team in the NFL. So I can't go Carolina here. They just I don't know what's wrong with them. They've fallen apart so badly. And I know what a bad team looks like. Trust me. That's a bad team. So, yeah. So, I'm going to go Atlanta. ATL, shouty.
Vin?
Come on, Vin. Join me.
So listen, I feel like watching the Panthers at the end of the season, I thought that they were I was expecting to see the next progression and development this year, and it just doesn't feel like it happened at all. It actually almost feels like they've regressed from the end of last year, and I'm just not sure how that happened. So there's no way I could pick Panthers on that.
Then he puts it a much smarter way than a dum-dum like me can put it.
I got the Falcons big. You don't even turn this game on. It's going to be blowout.
It doesn't make a red zone appearance once.
Maybe
Except
the first
for
touchdown.
except for
Maybe
touchdowns.
Robinson touchdown.
You're probably wondering why we don't have that screen on. Well,
It's 28-3.
Spartan.
I got Atlanta over the Panthers. I think the Falcons made the right choice in drafting Penix. They saw something in him, and let's not forget Atlanta almost won the division last year. Had the Buccaneers not defeat whoever they faced in the final
The Falcons.
week. Yeah, no, the final week of the season last year. So I got Atlanta. I think what they're doing with Penix and Bijan Robinson is doing they're doing pretty good, and they got a good solid defense.
I think the Falcons win 35-0.
oh god dang.
That's crazy. I mean, it's possible.
Damn.
The defense-
That would be bad.
Not even joking.
That's a big Penix.
That defense is something else.
There it is.
Massive Penix. It's huge.
Super good tackling by the Dolphins there.
Monumental. Ooh, that's a score.
Now Tua's got to score.
Oh, boy.
Rams,
This should
yeah.
go really well.
Hey, Tua pick incoming.
All right, left hand of God. Let's go. Let's go.
Rams, Eagles rematch last year's playoff.
Ooh.
It was like game of the week, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotta be.
1
Steelers
o'clock game.
Patriots, bro. Come on.
1 o'clock
Yeah,
game in
Stop it. Stop what
Philly.
you're
Vin?
I'm going to take the Rams.
Yes, Finn.
If the Rams show up and play the ball they've been playing to start the season, they've looked good. Granted, they haven't played any real competition yet.
Whoa!
That's fair, right? But
Yeah.
they looked really good against this team in shitty weather conditions. They've got optimal football weather this weekend. You know, maybe Stafford's got a little chip on his shoulder.
Can we address this comment?
What?
Yeah,
Where is it?
I seen that. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Who
What?
is it? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest.
Lauderdale version of Norman. One moment, OTL. Let's find out, shall we? Good old Google.
I looked him up. He's a fine looking dude.
Actually, not that bad.
No, Norman
I'll
Stansfield.
take
That's,
it.
that's the
Could be
bad guy from
worse.
The Professional. What are you talking about?
They're roasting us in the comments.
Yeah, bro.
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, he's like 19, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's not.
Damn.
19.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Running with minors, basically.
He takes
Austin,
the old trilogy of Star Wars as episode 1, 2, 3. You know, we're
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh.
Austin, Rams, Eagles.
I agree with Ben. I think that the Rams win. I'm really concerned about the Eagles' passing game. AJ Brown has not ran a route past 10 yards all year. They only run slants. They only throw it to Dallas Goedert over the middle. And
That's so weird.
Brown's been a non-factor. I just don't like it's Barkley and Hurts rushing the ball, and that's
Yeah.
it. So until I see Hurts have a game of like over 250 yards passing or even 200 yards passing with a touchdown, like I have to think that Stafford can beat them. I really love Sean McVay, and I think the Rams go in there and beat him.
Well, the Eagles play the Rams, the Buccaneers, the Broncos the next 3 games.
Wee. You
It's just
want
tough little
to
stretch.
be the best, you got to beat the best, baby.
And then later on in the year, they play the Packers, the Lions, Cowboys, Bears, Chargers.
Damn.
So
Run the gauntlet. Win the ring, run the gauntlet.
we'll see what happens. Spartan, Eagles, Rams.
Now, for me, I'm going to choose the Rams, but here's the thing. It only depends on what Matthew Stafford comes out. We're going to get the injured back Matthew Stafford, that's been nagging him for a while. Or we're going to get the Stafford that can show up in the big game like he did back in 2021. And if the defense can shut down Barkley and Hurts rushing the football, then that's pretty good then. Also, it depends if Puka and Devontae Adams can, create separation, which I believe they can.
They both look great so far.
They did. They certainly have. I saw it in person. I was like, God dang.
OTL.
Yeah, I'm not betting against the Eagles at home. They've won like 20 straight games at this point. And they play a boring brand of football, but they win. So I'm just gonna go with the Eagles.
Tush pushes, yay. This shit's so fucking stupid.
It's
Well,
So stupid.
yeah.
Here's the
They,
shtick.
I will say though, if they there's been a lot of noise, and they could possibly be a little harder on it this week.
Oh,
No,
they
they-
did.
no,
last year
no,
in the
it is. I
championship
sent
game, weren't
it.
they like pissed about
I
it? in the
said
Yeah.
second
Yeah,
I said it in a hot takes chat earlier. They're actually going to call that thing tight now on offsides for offense and false starts.
yeah. So that could be
Use that.
interesting if they.
McVay was
If-
big on that going into the playoffs last year. He was like, "This is like they fall start
So-
every time."
Yeah.
So that was exactly my point I was going to make. They are going to put them under a microscope. You're going to
Yeah.
see more flags on the Eagles this time. They're going to have to be really disciplined, and sometimes discipline is something that team struggles with from time to time. But no, I'm a big believer in the Rams. I have them in the Super Bowl this year, so I'm going Rams all the way. Stafford still gets the ball out with bad back or not in 2 whatever seconds. I think they're fine. I think they take care of business, and I think the Eagles lose. I don't think they lose big, but they lose. Get the first L of the season.
Wow. It's a sweep on the board with the Rams
No, I want
winning.
Eagles.
Let's see, I'll pick
Oh,
the
you
Eagles.
win. Eagles? Of course
Yeah,
you
you know
Fucking
how
homer.
he is.
do. You're a fucking you're a Pennsylvania homer. That's what it is.
Yeah, my bad for taking the Eagles at home.
You're about to take it to the Phoenix.
No,
Super
honestly,
Championship, bud.
I honestly think it's
Yo,
going to be.
you
a
look
good
like
game.
OTL.
I'd be happy to see him lose though. Like
No,
I'd be
I
happy to be wrong.
honestly, I think it's a good game, and
It'll
I
be a
think
really
the
good game.
Rams. I think the Rams got something to improve from last year.
It's not
and what
going to be a
happened,
good game
so-
though. It's going to be a boring game because the Eagles play a boring brand.
It'll be a
No,
good
not-
football
I'm
game.
not-
It won't be a good like.
yeah, like a high scoring game.
Watch
No, I
on
don't think
TV.
it'll be a high scoring
No.
game. But I
Like-
think it's a good football game. You know, like they're playing
Yeah.
good
Bad-
football. You know what I mean?
Battle of attrition. Yeah.
I think the first mistake in that game wins that team the game.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So, next game, Jets Bucks.
That's Tyrod, right?
I mean,
Do we
I
even
mean,
got
we
a
just-
My
Dude,
boy
it was
Tyrod
like-
Taylor.
Can we just say Bucks in a sweep and go on?
Yeah, it's Bucks
Yeah,
across the board.
but
Anyone taking
Bucks.
Jets?
Bucks.
Vin,
They
No
did,
one's
taking
Obi.
Bucks or
They
Jets?
did. OTL.
Bucks.
He's like, he's gonna sweep across the board.
What?
OTL.
Jets. I love Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. I have you know.
This next game is actually very interesting. Raiders Commanders.
It is.
Mm,
It is.
He's questionable. I think he's ducking Max, bro.
They're-
I think he
Yeah.
is questionable.
Duck and Max with that.
Would
not
you
so
guys
great
really play him
offensive
though?
line.
Would you really play him like this early in the year? Why don't you just let him rest it?
I'd rest him
Mm.
considering you see all the injuries around the league. If he's actually like
Yeah,
good,
I agree.
Let him
Yeah.
sit.
All right.
Why-
Well,
why
also
is it bad?
prediction.
Let
Prediction.
the Hawaiian
Raiders or
spirit
Commanders?
go in there and take care of business. Why not?
I think the Commanders win at home with or without him.
I'm
Sparring.
okay with that.
I think the Commanders win at home, like Austin said, with or without him. And Mariota showed last year that hey, I can win a game with you guys. He
Must
did it
be
last year.
freaking nice. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I'm not.
Morgan.
And he did last year against the Cowboys. So yeah,
Vin?
I want the Raiders to win, so let me say that. You know, I'm also a Giants fan, so I don't want the Commanders to do anything positive.
But
But
Hot
with
Take
that
said
being
you
said-
were a Giants fan that's actually a Bills fan. So I'm confused.
You know, that's the other guy. The one
Oh,
above me.
okay. Sometimes I just get confused. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I think that the Commanders should win whether they have a backup or not, if I'm being honest, because like I just watching Geno was frustrating at many points on Monday night. It just like it felt like the wrong Geno I haven't seen in a while, but it was not the guy I wanted to see playing quarterback. And I don't know. I feel like that might continue into this week. So,
Sam?
Actually, I'm going to go Raiders here, and I'll tell you why. Because I want to be different. No, I'm gonna pick the Raiders because I'm a big believer in Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is very good at bouncing back from bad losses. Geno is also. We've had a couple of games where Geno has looked like this and then come out next week smelling like a rose. So I think the steady hand of Pete Carroll on that team will keep them alive this game. And screw Mariota, screw that guy. Who needs that guy, huh? I don't need that guy. I don't want that guy to do anything. I'm not bitter. Everything's fine.
OTO.
Yeah,
I
I
want
want to kind of
OTL.
a cop out, but I'm pretty dependent on if Jaden Daniels starts or not. If he does play, I'll take the Commanders, but if he doesn't, I'll take the Raiders. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
start.
know. I don't think he'll play. He's not practicing until
No,
Saturday,
he ain't starting.
and that's not a good sign. And it's pretty, like you said, it's pretty early on in the season, so they'll probably play it safe since they're 1-1.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
And it's not like
It's not worth
I
it.
think Geno's a good quarterback. So if they don't have Daniels, then Geno will probably just sling it all day.
Well, if JD plays, I got the Commanders. But if he doesn't play, I think the Raiders win that game.
Cool.
Uh,
Cool. Cool.
All right, we can skip this next game, Packer Browns. right?
Joe
Packers.
Flacco. Let me talk about some Joe
Packers.
Flacco.
Honestly, I think it could possibly potentially be a trap game in
It,
Cleveland,
it
but
very well could be. I don't
but
think the
That-
Browns
I don't
defense-
think- I
That
don't
Browns
think so.
defense is really good.
Yeah.
That offense is really shit.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
One
problem.
of these things is not.
They're like the
other.
Texans on steroids.
Gary Terry is
Swear to
not
God, they
scary
are.
no more.
Miles Garrett looks like a
Scary
demon out there every game.
I'm
Scary
sure
Terry
glad.
is not
Sure.
scary no more.
I'm sure glad I took a draft pick on Scary.
There it
Terry.
is, 2 pick.
Oh yeah,
Ah, there it is.
Tua threw
the
a
game on the
pick.
line.
The old Tua interception. It was
Oh,
coming.
left, left
Tua
hand of
turned the ball
Satan.
over.
So is McDaniel fired tonight?
It
No,
No.
he's not fired even after an L.
was a
Oh.
close game, and they have like the Jets
You can
next.
see it in his eyes. The cocaine.
Who do they play? Who do they play next week?
They got the Jets next, and then they play the Panthers. They
Oh.
won't fire him.
I'm
Go
gonna
Packers.
say
They'll go 2-3.
I'm going Packers. I don't care. Josh Jacobs,
Packers across the board.
Packers.
I hope the Packers win.
I
Packers.
think it's
Let's go,
good. I don't
Packers.
think it'll be as
Yeah,
pretty.
I'm
Packers.
voting for the
Ben,
Green Bay
Packers.
Packers.
Cheese.
Packers.
Cheese across the board.
Broncos Chargers.
Ooh, Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ben, we'll start with you.
I'm sorry.
Started
Which
to
game
be
is
more-
this?
Broncos Chargers.
I apologize. I was just watching the end of this game here. Broncos, Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers. Chargers are at home. They're 2-0. They look good. I'm taking them to take a firm grasp on the division. 3-0 against 3 division opponents to start out.
Shane, if they lose to the Jets, he's canned.
Sam.
I agree.
Chargers.
I agree with Vin here. I think the Chargers are on a mission, and they're going to try to take this division by storm, and they very well might do it. Give me Chargers.
OTO.
Yeah, I agree with the board so far. I think Justin Herbert is playing like the best quarterback in the league outside of Allen and Lamar. And that defense is good, but it didn't look too hot last week. I know Surtain was out for a little bit, but they kind of put some film on the tape for the Chargers to exploit that Broncos defense this week. So I think the Chargers win.
By the way, that's a really bad interception. Just looking at it from above, that's really bad.
I missed it.
Ooh, he
I just
stared
looked
him
up.
down. He stared him down. The defender just waited on it. There he is.
That's a classic Tua pick.
Classic
Wow.
too.
Yeah, very classic. Spartan, Chargers or Broncos.
Give me the Chargers. They're playing great defense, and Justin Herbert is actually slinging the ball
Yeah.
instead of running it.
OTO, you said Chargers or Broncos?
Chargers.
Nice. Awesome.
Come on, Austin.
We got the Chargers too.
It's
Herbert
across the
looks
board.
like the MVP. They're at home. I don't see how they lose. Bo Nix is going to throw a couple picks. I mean, Chargers.
I'll be different here.
Oh, hot take.
Broncos.
Don't do this. Hot take.
I
Why?
can't.
I'm telling you,
I-
Rage Bait takes City.
We're over here singing Kumbaya and you're whining about s'mores. That's what you're doing right now.
S'mores are good, man. You need to try them. S'mores are actually very good.
Kumbaya.
No, I just think that Broncos defense is going to play, a lot tougher than they had the last 2 weeks. So,
Okay.
we'll see.
Daniel Jones ate him
Okay.
alive. Let's see what Justin Herbert does to him.
I respect it. I respect it.
You talking about overrated?
Daniel Jones is the MVP right now.
Daniel Jones went for 315 on him. I'd hate to see what Herbert does.
Bro.
Herbert won't go over 200.
All right, bet me $5,000 that.
Bet me a sandwich. Bet me a sandwich, boy. Order me some Jimmy
Saints.
John's.
Saints Seahawks.
Oh.
Seahawks.
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 Across the board, Seahawks.
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 This could be close though. I think
In
Sure.
Seattle?
Saints
Why OTO? Why OTO?
Spencer Rattler just threw 3
Like,
touchdowns
you
on the
just-
Niners.
Like,
We
who's
have
the
to
beat up
delay the
49ers?
program. Always have to delay
No,
the program.
Has anyone here watched the second of the Saints this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
bad.
The Rattler.
they don't look that bad on
He
offense.
threw touchdowns in garbage time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had
Yeah.
3 touchdowns and he went like 70% completion. Like he's
Hey, he
playing
has
good
better
ball.
numbers than Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
All right. Guys, I looked.
I don't
over
know.
the script.
I think it could be
OTL
close,
is
but I'll
going
take
on
the
and off
Seahawks.
here. Like he's like, I agree with you guys here. I can't agree with you guys in the next one. I can agree with you guys here. I can agree. I don't know what's going on here. What's going
I
on?
just wouldn't be surprised if the Saints won.
It would be an upset.
I'd be shocked if the Saints win a game this year.
I'd be
Yeah.
shocked too.
I had them. It's either them or the Dolphins getting the first round draft pick.
Seahawks across the board here.
Yeah, come on.
Until
Yeah.
OTL had to delay us.
My bad.
Bears,
be mean.
Cowboys.
He means
Oh,
oh, Lord have mercy.
Awesome.
Don't come on,
I
Austin.
don't know if I even want to make a pick in this game, dude. I think the Bears get their first win. I don't know. This game is going to be turnovers and scoring. That's going to be it.
Smart.
Dak's throwing for 400 yards.
Williams might throw for 40. Russell Wilson just did.
I don't even want to vote for this one.
Come on, Spartan. Be a man. Be a man, Spartan. Wait, I told you I hate the whiny voice. Stop it.
But I got no choice. I gotta vote for the cow bitches.
Oh,
Oof.
you had to. I had
The
to.
Bears.
Huh? Didn't I?
Cowboys.
Wait,
The Bears.
You want?
I'm taking. I think the Cowboys are gonna. Dak is gonna outsling Caleb, but both defenses are gonna give up 35 plus points.
Another
Okay.
game like last week.
Yeah,
Every Cowboys game is just going to be must-watch TV.
it looks like it, right? Lots of scoring.
Didn't I remember I said they could be like Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase light.
Fuck Shane.
Sam.
He kind of threw the ball to Pickens more in the fourth quarter than he did CD
listen,
last week.
Yeah.
Can we all have a Ben Johnson appreciation post? The man went out of the press conference and called out his team. I like that. I like that a whole lot.
He's so sick of Caleb.
Yeah, he hates him.
He's about to
yeah.
start. He's about to
You
start the
can-
backup.
He's
You
gonna
can
put
legit-
Bajan in there.
You can legit watch him stare at Caleb, and you can just see like the "I'm so sick of you" face. like, staring.
Bajan like fits the kind of offense he wants to play more too.
Can I
Yeah,
just say something
no.
here? I think it's
Yep.
I think it's time to change that profile pitch. Like the Dolphins are done for the year. Just hang it up.
Yeah, dang.
Um,
Oh, God. Anyway, I'm going Cowboys. Cowboys all the way. Unfortunately,
OTL.
I gotta make
I'm with
Dallas
Sam.
happy.
I got the Cowboys.
He's
My
gonna be hot
prediction
take.
for the Bears.
All right,
the
take it
only reason I
easy.
picked the Bears is because Ben Johnson is going to read the plays backwards to Caleb Williams this week, so he's going to get
Yeah.
it right.
he turns it upside down. He's like,
How come
Don't
Caleb? Wait, right? I'm just kind of confused. Maybe one of you guys can answer this. This will be a quick question, hot take. Caleb Williams played college football at more than one university. How come he doesn't know how to play football? He has no fucking idea what he's doing on an NFL field. Like, he can throw a ball. He's naturally talented, but he doesn't like. He looks like he's confused half the time.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have like the fundamentals down. He can throw outside of the pocket.
Yeah,
and
he's
throw on the run.
severely arm talent.
He's so
athletic,
yeah.
but he's not
Right.
He's
good.
extremely talented,
I'd
but
rather paint his nails.
he doesn't have any fundamentals. Like he can't do what Jared Goff does, like and just throw from the pocket. Which is why Ben Johnson wants to go back to
Get
Ben
in.
Detroit.
Johnson might get convicted for murder by the end of the year.
yeah. You know why? He's like handcuffed. He's like, you know why? You know why? It was a justice. It was justice.
I told them to start Tyson Bagent. They said no.
Well,
It's like-
last 4 o'clock game, we
Oh.
got Cardinals 49ers in San Francisco.
Ooh.
Ooh.
OTL.
I got the 49ers here, even with or without Brock Purdy. I think defense is still really good. They've got Warner and Bosa, and the Cardinals were just in a dogfight with the Panthers. So I don't think the Cardinals are quite Super Bowl contenders like you do, hot take. So
Love bringing up the Ravens.
OTL with his
Love
quiet
Ravens.
voice is like, if he dies, he dies. Like,
I'll take the Niners here, even if Mac Jones is starting.
Sam.
Facts. They're better with Mac Jones.
They might be.
He doesn't turn the ball over.
There.
They're just as good though. Like
You could
and he
start
doesn't
quarterback
cost-
for him, OTL. They'd be
and
that good.
he doesn't cost $50 million.
Yeah, he costs 2 years, $7 million. That's why
Yeah.
they're itching to cut Purdy.
We're bringing this up again.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad, bro.
You had to scroll up to find that.
Sam,
That's
Sam,
crazy.
no, I started, so I didn't have to scroll.
Started.
It's just your alt account.
Yeah, no, I wish. My alt account's only got 300 followers. Sam, 49ers or Cardinals?
Oh, I flipped a coin and said Cardinals. Whatevs.
Nice. Ben?
I'm going 49ers just because they're home.
That's fair.
You know,
Fair.
Spartan?
I also don't trust Kyler Murray.
I'm going 49ers on this one. I feel like Mac Jones was trying to get into a Kyle Shanahan like offense since he got drafted. And it looks like he did look pretty good against the Saints. And not only that, you got McCaffrey still who's going to take the bulk load, and the defense showed up when it needed to. So give me the 49ers.
Austin?
I got the Niners as well. Shanahan's been salivating to have Mac Jones on his roster for years. He finally has him, and I can see him starting over Purdy for the rest of the year. Like, he continues to play good. And
He's gonna break his toe. So
he might like Shanahan might hurt Purdy personally just so he could play Jones. But
Are you saying he's going to Nancy Kerrigan, Purdy?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Just some guy clubs him. He's like, "What the fuck?" He just falls
To
down.
Ben's point, though, I also don't trust Kyler. Kyler is
I
the
don't
only
either.
reason.
He's
the
weird
only
man.
reason that the Panthers
Look
came
up the
back
Call of
this week.
Duty schedule. Look at the Call of Duty. Like, when's Double XP week?
He makes terrible decisions all the time.
Yeah.
Terrible decisions.
You know.
So
You know.
he
I
will throw a
happened
pick
to-
in a big spot.
I happened to look up other contracts for the quarterbacks, and no one else had a video game clause. That is strange. Very strange.
I agree.
I thought the clause was that he had to watch film.
Yeah, it was.
No, I
He
don't
does have
know.
a film clause.
It-
It was.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because you're an NFL quarterback.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Make sure
no,
you watch game film, Kyler.
I'll give the
Yeah.
49ers the edge here because they're in San Francisco. But
That's
I think it's still a good game.
Yeah, that's why I flipped the
Yeah.
coin. Bink. Either that
8
or I
o'clock
thought I
game.
was Two-Face.
8 o'clock game. Chiefs, Giants, both 0-2.
All right,
can skip
guys.
this one, I think.
Are we hurting
In-
hot takes feelings?
In the Meadowlands. After
Oh, that changes
a
everything.
great performance from Russell Wilson last week, and then the Chiefs
Is he?
look rough. Austin?
I got the G-Man at home. Chiefs Dynasty is officially over.
Wow. Spartan?
You know what? I'm with Austin. I got the G-Man on this one.
Oh my
too.
god!
Ben?
Me too. I called in on the last podcast I was on an hour ago. I'm all for this. Russell's going crazy this week.
Sam?
Mahomes is not going to be able to pass this week. They're going to be on his ass.
Listen,
Yeah.
the Chiefs are not going 0-3, guys. I'm sorry, they're not going 0-3.
Same time
I'm-
next week.
Sam's man.
Yeah. I've had a good one. I have no regrets.
OTL?
Chiefs by 30.
That a boy.
What?
Yes, son. Yes, son.
I hope to
30.
God, I hope to God
Haters.
Drake May drops 500 yards on your fucking defense this week.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pray that happens.
Oh, would you listen to him, OTL? He's just speaking out of anger.
Yeah.
Fucking listen, if you would have said by 7, I would have gave you the respect. But you said by 30, bro.
Bro,
outta
it'll
here.
be a gross game.
Okay,
It'll be
the
over
Chiefs
by
have,
half.
okay, but you're not even
Hey,
talking logically. The Chiefs have no
Chiefs can
offensive
barely
line.
score.
Like what? The Chiefs have no O line. They have no run game.
They don't.
Pretty sure
They
you could
don't.
sack Mahomes lining up at the end this week.
Yep.
What?
It's
You could
okay.
probably sack Mahomes if you
We'll
wanted
make our
to.
own sports podium, and we will not play this game. We'll just
Yeah,
say
I don't know.
teams win by 30.
I'm not
at random.
buying the Giants this week. I think the
Whether
Russ
you buy
game
them or
was a
not,
fluke.
but to come out and just hate and say 30 points.
Yeah,
Nice.
Who do you got, hot take?
Come on, bro.
Bills. Yes, Bills.
The Bills won tonight. You happy?
Yeah, I got the Chiefs by 45, bro.
No, you don't. No, you
I'll be-
fucking don't.
I'll be in the
Come
chat
on.
Sunday.
That would be so
Sunday at
awesome.
halftime, it'll be 21-0.
My team's the Steelers were Aaron Rodgers. I got the Chiefs by 45. The fuck
Yo,
outta here.
next week's Thursday game is going to be a good. That's going to be a good game. Seattle, Arizona.
That's so
Ooh,
funny.
Kyler Murray in primetime. That'll be fun.
Baby cry.
Thursday night games are always awesome. Even Tua looks good on Thursday night.
Look at him.
I'm
Until he throws the
honestly,
white spot, but yeah.
I'm honestly very like this last Monday night game is actually might be the best game of the week.
Oh.
Lions Ravens.
Oh, we're about to find out who's the men from the boys.
Well, since you want to talk like a man, give me your prediction.
I'm a big boy. I'm a real boy. I'll take the men in purple against Detroit. I'm not saying Detroit's talentless. I'm not saying anything, but there has to be a price to pay for losing that many coaches, your center, and everything like that. And I sense a little desperation from the Ravens here. They're going to want to get this game done, and I think they are going to have a game plan ready to go. And while Detroit will put up a valiant effort, it will not be enough to stop King Henry and Lamar Jackson. So that's what I'm going with. I say Ravens.
OTO
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
by
They're
30.
they're averaging 40 a game, so they might win by 30.
God dang.
Yeah.
It's Jared Goff on the road, not in a
Okay.
dome. So
Yeah, Jared
Yeah,
Goff in the
right.
dome is the only reason the Lions are good.
Vin.
yeah.
He'll be sniffing up that Baltimore disgusting air,
I'm taking the Lions.
Oh,
The offense has looked good, but what I was expecting from the defense of that team, I haven't seen in the first two games. And if their defense doesn't show up, the Lions offense, quite frankly, can score a lot of points.
Smart.
I got the Ravens on this one because it's just gonna be the same old thing. It's gonna be Lamar and Derrick Henry. And just to point up on OTL, whoever said they average 40 points, it's because of this. Lamar Jackson stat pads. He's stat pads. And unfortunately, the only reason why they are 1-1 is because they choked the first week of that game.
Austin.
I got the Ravens. I don't think it's close, and I don't think Lamar stat pads. I just
30.
think he's the best one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Like, he is insane. His arm right now, like,
He's the best throwing quarterback in football.
He's
Mm.
like
Not even
5
running
yards.
quarterback.
It might be.
Who?
Like, he can
Lamar
run the
Jackson.
ball. Like,
Bro, he's a top 3 running back in the league. Stop
That's
that.
game.
he's quite literally
He had
like
40 touchdown passes and 4 interceptions last year and over 4,000 yards. Get the entire fuck out of here with that narrative. You're bugging.
Why you had to get
Bro.
why you had to get
He's
close to the
legit.
camera?
Bro, he had to step
you're-
up.
He doesn't
He
get
was
close
so
to the
relaxed on the couch that he became a madman. He just-
Lamar's an absolute demon. I don't know. Like, if you
Who
saw
else
him
do you have
in
to slam?
the-
No,
Yeah,
he's,
off the
I'm
couch.
not. I'm just saying he's a running back too. Like,
He's,
it's
he's,
not-
an, he's an amazing quarterback who can
He's
run.
the best
Ravens,
quarterback
guys,
in
if the Ravens lose this game, hot take.
My wife just came out.
Hot take, wasn't he 2 on your QB rankings?
My wife just
Yeah.
popped out and goes, honey,
I love Lamar.
Watch your
Lamar's
watch your mouth.
an awesome.
You stop that. You stop that right now.
Shut your mouth.
Watch your mouth, dude.
My twin girls were following me around.
You have a
She's like,
daughter in there.
she's like, who's playing tonight? And I was like, oh, the fucking Bills and Dolphins. And she's like, my kids are looking up at me. They're like, you said a no word. And I'm like, I did. You will understand football and you're allowed to cuss. Okay. That's how that works.
No, but I personally think Ravens get this in Baltimore. So, and not by 30 OTL. So get that out of your head.
God dang. OTL, you wounded him. You wounded him.
Yeah.
He's in his
Doesn't make no
feelings
sense.
right now.
Oh, very
Yeah,
much
he's
so.
hurt.
Very much so.
He's so calm,
Uh,
nothing, and then all of a sudden he's like, by 30, by 30.
Game just ended between the Bills and the Dolphins.
Yeah, Bills
That
won.
parlay hit with that field goal, fellas. The one that I sent you
Yeah.
guys earlier.
Nice.
That's awesome.
The 17-yard pass put him over 200 yards, and then the field goal put him over 9.5 on the spread.
What was his
W.
rushing yards? What was the rushing
Nice.
yards?
For who?
Allen. Did he get it?
Cook had over 100 rushing yards, but I took him for
105.
over 50. He was over 101 yards in like
He had
early in
100
the fourth.
first half.
Damn.
He looked good.
God,
Cook
Oh.
is nasty.
James Cook looks like a top 5 running back this year.
Yeah, he was.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about it. Bills, Dolphins. We got a couple minutes.
Dolphins are bad. Dolphins
Yeah,
are
they're
bad.
really bad.
Okay. Dolphins are real bad. Okay.
Is it time to move on from Tua?
Yes.
And
They should have
It's
never.
time to move on from that whole regime.
Yeah.
Something
GM,
sad.
coach,
We talked
quarterback.
about this before,
Yeah.
Hot Take. They should have cleared house last year. I don't know why
Yeah.
we're sitting here still doing this game. We know
They
that
can
the
still
offense-
get huge value for Tariq Hill. Trade
Sure.
him now.
trade Waddle too while you're at
Get
it.
rid of all like
there you go.
Yeah.
No,
So
you,
get rid of all that.
I think you keep Waddle and A-Chain for the next quarterback.
Mm,
But they drafted Quinn. They drafted Quinn Ewers or whatever his name is.
He's dog shit.
And what about it?
Yeah,
what's
he's
it?
dog shit.
He ain't
He's
dropping
worth
30
it.
on anybody, I'll tell you that.
Quinn Ewers probably sees the field this year, though.
Yeah,
He's on a Spencer Rattler trajectory.
Oh boy.
Tua's
Oh,
like
wait,
a
they got
deep
they got Zach Wilson as their backup.
I
Maybe
mean,
they play
I think
him.
we all. think we all knew the Bills would win this game, and Tua would turn up to his name, live up to his name to turn the ball over. So
That's all right. It took me a second. I don't know why. It just hit me late. I was like, oh, he played on his name. You
I mean,
silly
Josh Allen, 22 for 28, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns.
the Dolphins got no
I mean,
defense.
you can't with
James Cook
a
ran for over 100 yards. Like
Yeah,
they,
with a
they had
rating
no
of
answer for
130.
him.
The Bills
But
are really good.
here's the
You know
problem,
Bills play
though.
next? The Saints.
For the first 3 quarters of the game, the Bills weren't stopping that offense.
No, they
Tua
weren't.
literally threw the game away.
Well, they were
Yeah.
also missing 2 starters on their defense, so that could play a part.
It doesn't matter. You play with what you have.
At the end of the day, you got to line your soldiers up. And
No
go to war.
excuses.
Yeah.
They won.
Wow.
What the fuck does it matter?
Oh.
Yeah, they won easily. They
Oh,
won that
you're
game.
talking. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Dolphins.
They won by 10.
I didn't think it would be that close.
I don't think anybody watched
I
the
thought it
game
was
and
gonna
was
be
ever like,
blowout.
"Oh, the Dolphins had a chance to win."
It's a division game.
No,
But
I
you know
didn't think
what?
that-
Look,
I
when
didn't think the
made
score
bet,
would be that close.
The worst part is I have
bet it was minus 12 and a half.
I have
And
to take
knew
it.
it would be closer than that. I was like, "There's no way
I
they're
agree.
winning by that much."
What
That's
did you
why
bet?
I
9.5?
I have to
I
take
moved
it
it
easy.
to 9.5, and I won because of that.
Oh, okay, nice.
I have to take it easy on my dad. He's a Dolphins fan. He's going through it.
Just go down there and pat him and go, "Hey, buddy, you want a snack? You want to eat something? You know,
Hey boys,
you want to go out and
got
get some food?
we got something new for y'all tonight.
Oh boy, we got something new for the dicks.
Time for the hot takes.
Okay, I don't know. For some reason I wanted us all jumping in the air, going,
Very
"Yeah,
fancy."
Austin,
yeah."
give me your spiciest take this weekend.
My spiciest take for the NFL right now.
Ooh, okay.
Indiana Jones is in full effect, and he's going to lead
Hate you.
Colts to a
Hate
division title,
I hate you for that.
and he might win the MVP.
Oh God,
No
Hey,
way.
No,
That's
stop
fucking
that.
spicy.
Austin,
That
Austin,
is
that's too
insane.
far.
That's
I win the
spicy.
division win, but like that's just
Spicy.
OTL.
That's more than spicy. That's overcooked, son.
I
That's,
think my hottest take is if the Chiefs win by 30 this week.
Get this guy out of here.
He's banned, bro. He's never coming back. I'm never allowing him back. It's just that simple.
Like a
He
player.
He
I don't
said
know.
it so ballsy too. He's like,
Anything.
I don't know if
Anything
it's that hot
spicy.
anymore, but
I
I,
want it
I think
spicy.
Justin Herbert wins the MVP.
Ooh.
Okay, I like that. I can do that.
Sam.
I said that last week.
Let's see.
I agree.
I had
With Daniel
some.
Jones.
I had Daniel. I had the Indianapolis doing better, but I'll have to switch it up since you said that. So I am going to go with the Patriots clinch a wild card spot. I don't know if that's spicy though. But
Hey, fire me the fuck up, please.
okay.
is.
Hey,
It's
hey,
spicy.
Rabel and the
Thank you,
boys
Sam.
are going
Thank you,
down,
Sam.
and they go clinch one. All right, and I'm not talking about through the butt cheeks and it's poop. I'm talking about like
Come on, man.
clinching one.
Thank you,
Martin.
Sam.
You're welcome.
You know what?
You're welcome,
I'm-
Mother Teresa. Oh, I thought you were wearing like a gown.
I got-
thing.
I got two. I got two. Chiefs are not winning their division. I think they're going to be a wild card.
Chiefs
That's
are making
one.
the playoffs.
And two, yeah, no, they're making the playoffs. And two, if the Eagles lose this game, they're falling back to 2023.
Oh.
When they made the Super Bowl.
No, 2023. That was
When
2022
they
season.
lost to the Bucks in the first
When they
round.
lost to the Bucks in the first
Oh,
round.
okay. I was like, wait, I'm
They
confused.
they pulled the Steelers
It's
and
like
lost.
they made the
They
Super
pulled.
their
They
last
pulled.
7
Yeah,
games.
they're gonna pull. They're gonna pull a 2020 Steelers and a 2023 Eagle and be a wild card team and not
Biggest
be the favorite.
downfall in NFL history was that 11-0 Steeler team.
you
Vin,
shut up?
spicy
That
is
team was
take.
garbage.
Well, at least we had
Um,
something to fall off from. The Giants have never been 11-0.
God dang!
Patriots have 17-0, and then the
I
Giants.
have
beat
witnessed 4 Super Bowls in my life as a Giants fan.
Vin, don't
That's
let
all I
him get
give
you
a
riled
fuck
up.
about.
Don't
Pardon
get
my
him riled
language.
up. Give me
They
your
just
spicy
want to
take.
put a quarter in the jukebox, bro. They want to hear a song.
Right? Once upon a time, the team was like 16 or 17-0 or something like that. Then they played the Giants.
All right,
and
give me the fuck
they
out of here.
lost the Super Bowl. So, like,
How do I leave
do we
this
really
thing?
care about that? No, we don't. Take your 0 and stuff it.
What did I do, Vin?
Anyway, my
Okay,
hot
I'll say
takes
that
for this
Boston's
week.
just getting loaded.
My 2 hot takes for this week, because I have 2. I got one for the AFC and I got one for the NFC. The NFC, the Green Bay Packers are going to be the representative for the NFC in the Super Bowl this season, and the AFC, what are they? The Kansas City Chiefs are not making the playoffs.
Bam!
Ooh.
All right.
It's not even that hot anymore. They're done. They're cooked.
They're about to retool after this season when they go 9-8 or some wild shit.
No, they're gonna go 7-10.
You ready for mine?
Ooh, that's spicy.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Lord
Ready for
have
mine?
mercy. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Cardinals are making the Super Bowl.
No.
Kyler
Not
Murray
even
wins
close. Not even
MVP,
close.
baby. Here we go.
Chargers
MVP Kyler loaded.
make the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Hey.
And lose to the Packers, or how does it finish?
Fuck. As long as they make the Super Bowl.
Does he walk over his brother on the Rams to get there? Or I'm sorry, the Ravens. Does he walk over his brother to get
The Ravens won't make the AFC Championship.
there? Okay,
Okay. Respect.
That's
Respect.
even.
I can deal with that.
They won't.
Unless they play
They'll
the
have to-
Bills in the
They'll
division,
have to
they'll make
face
the
the Bills.
AFC.
They have to. Yeah, they have to. They'll face the Bills in the division round. Somehow, some way, it would be like just like last year.
They're gonna be
No
1-2
face of
though.
The
No,
Bills,
Chargers
Chargers,
are the
1-2.
1 seed.
1-2 Chargers, Bills.
That's a hot
Ravens
take.
dropped to
Chargers
3.
1 seed's crazy.
Nah, I think Bills 1 seed. Their schedule is so.
Well, either
So-
way you look at it, I think Bills and Chargers are the top 2 seed in the AFC.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
And then
Those
also
some spicy
Malik,
takes, gentlemen.
Malik Neighbors, Offensive Player of the Year.
Yo, Malik Neighbors is
don't give me
emerging
that
as a
fu-
top 5 receiver
Hold on,
this
hold
season.
on, hold on. Austin, don't give me that fucking side eye look. All right. All right.
You gonna drop 30 on him, Austin?
Don't
You
do
gonna
that.
drop?
I just don't see it. I think he's a little. He's not inconsistent. His quarterbacks are.
No one's seen the Patriots going down 17-0, but I did. Okay.
What are we talking about here?
Huh?
Feelings,
For Sunday night, bro.
wonderful feelings in them. We are in them.
Remember when the Packers beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you remember that, bro?
Like,
Oh,
what's
my bad.
going on
My
here?
bad, Otio. My bad, Otio. Any
Dang.
anything we're looking forward to in this weekend? Any emerging stars that we would think that we just haven't seen?
The Chiefs finally being done.
Yeah,
I think
if they go to 0-3, I will be like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it.
especially losing to the Giants of all
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah, that offensive line's really good, James. Really good.
What if they do drop 30 on and the Giants beat them like 32-30 or something like that? I'd be like, oh, see, both can be true.
No, I said they win by 30.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm
Win
sorry.
by 30 is absurd.
That is absurd.
I hope the God Drake might drops 1,000 yards on your defense.
Yeah, Drake May's going to be in his bag. I'm just worried about our defense.
Yeah, I'm
No, but-
ready.
but
That would be a
seriously,
sneaky
do we-
shootout, I think.
It might be a
looking-
shootout, like
we're
Yeah.
looking
31-28 type game.
anything this weekend? Anything that stands out?
I mean, I guess I'll go Homer here. I would like to see more of Alec Iomanor catching passes. I enjoy that kid. He's fun to watch. So
He kind of
Okay.
reminds me of like Mike Evans, but he just drops the ball too much.
yeah, but he seems to be taking better steps there. He's breaking free. He wasn't breaking free against Denver. He's breaking free now. I'll take that. I'm down for that.
Vin?
Look, I'm down for anything at this point. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna go the same way that Sam's going, and
oh,
that's but for our team, for the Giants,
okay.
and I'd like to see a back-to-back performance out of Wan'Dale Robinson. He looked fantastic last season. Last week, he was such an X factor for the team, just like across the day. I'd like to see more of that. So that's what I'll be looking for, like as a Giants fan.
Can I give you a fun fact about him real quick?
Absolutely.
I had to guard him in high school. Cooked us.
I
Way to
got,
go.
Yeah, he went to Western Hills. It's right down the road from me.
I
That's
got
pretty
a face full of knee pad from Golden Tate when we played him in high school.
Yeah, Wandell went for like 400 yards and 5 touchdowns by half.
Makes all this
He
sense in
ran
the
me
world.
over. He ran me over, man.
It makes more sense every day, huh?
He played
That's what
quarterback
made him a
and
Titans
receiver.
fan.
Austin, what are you looking forward for this weekend?
I want the Patriots defense to not give up. I don't know. I feel like their pass defense has been so shit. Tua cooked them. Gino played very well against them. I know the Raiders only scored 20 points, and that's what scares me is I know we're going to be fine against the run, but Aaron Rodgers he looks all right this year. He looks fine. So I just don't think we have to be able to stop the pass. And I do think even if he's on a snap count, Gonzo helps that. So I just am excited to get him back.
To be fair, it was the same problem here when he was here, if anybody remembers. It was the same problem. You could stop the run all day, couldn't stop the pass. I didn't understand why. It was crazy. It'd be 3rd and 17 and they convert it. And I'm like, how? You know what I mean?
The Dolphins last week converted to 3rd and 22.
Golly. Gee whiz.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
sounds
we
about
doing?
right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I think so. He should have retired 2 years ago.
Not if he's
So-
making $50 million a year.
Spartan, anything we're looking forward from this weekend?
The emergence of Kayshawn Booty. He's been very, very good lately with
Jay Pay's number one guy.
he's been very good. He shows up, he does what he needs to do, and he's proven it with 2 touchdowns over these past 2 weeks. I'd like to see more of him, but I also want to see more of Trevion Henderson, and if they can get Efton Chisholm in there.
I would also like to see the immersion of Booty. You know what I mean? That's a player.
OTO.
In the Steelers game specifically, I'm looking for the run game to be a little bit better on offense and defense. But outside of that, I think last week we kind of saw Rome Odunze emergence in Chicago as the wide receiver 1, and he's got a sick matchup this week against the Cowboys. So I'm interested to see if he's still kind of taking over DJ Moore as the wide receiver 1 there.
Hmm.
I'd like to see Loveland get touches there this weekend.
I like to see Burden get touches, man. Get DJ Moore out of there and just let Loveland.
So let the young
Odunze,
guys
Burden.
cook. Trade DJ.
Yeah.
I'm honestly-
Hey, trade DJ to the Chiefs.
Yeah, everyone wins.
I'm honestly
Then the,
waiting for
then the Chiefs
Matthew-
start winning. We're like, no. No.
I want to see.
This
I
is
wanna see
OTL's
Matthew
fault.
Golden actually get some, some catches.
He's got
here.
targets. He just, I don't know.
Hey, if the Chiefs had DJ Moore, they might drop 40 on the Giants.
Hell yeah.
That's-
Just don't
I'd
don't
take-
run.
is it
Don't
Golden?
run Sunday. Yeah, Matthew Golden from the Packers.
Don't run Sunday.
Bro, I've been kind of disappointed. They've been taking so what they've been doing. I don't know if you've noticed this in their games, but early in the game, they'll take 1 or 2 shots with him deep. Maybe he doesn't make it. Maybe he gets overthrown. Whatever. But
And
like,
they don't.
it
They just
hasn't
don't
been
throw to him
successful
no
yet.
more.
They need to start layering it in more to the game. Like
Mhm.
he's a guy they can send deep, but they're just
But
not.
he runs
doing
a
it
4. He
consistently
runs a
enough.
4-3, dude. Like, he's
Yeah.
fast.
That's what I'm
Are you
saying.
talking
But
about
they just
Golden?
they have to
Yeah.
be calling the play more consistently. Like
Yeah.
they came out early last week. They did it twice in the first quarter, and then they didn't send them deep again until almost the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, like
Well,
that's
no-
got to
no
be
Jaden-
interesting.
No Jaden Reed for the next 3 months, so he should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
watch
be
the
around.
Yeah,
emerge of
that sucked. I had him on my
watch
fantasy.
the emerge of Devontae Wicks.
I was going to say that name. Wicks is going to get a lot of targets now.
Yeah.
Wicks. Luke
Or it'll just be
Musgrave is going
Tucker
to get in there.
Craft.
No,
Can Love
Luke Musgrave
continue?
gonna get in
Like
there.
he's looked awesome. You think you guys
Musgrave?
think Love will continue?
It's kind of easy, though, no, for Love to continue when his defense is that good. He has no pressure.
Well, and that's it. Feels like he's in a situation that is just a little bit different now because of the way the team is now finally built. It would
Dudes
be
is
if
another
he
one.
can. I don't know if he continues this pace though. Like that's an MVP candidate right there.
I mean, if they win
Yeah.
15 or 15 games, he probably will win the MVP.
Yeah.
I agree.
That
They get humbled
Lamar
by the
Jackson
Browns this
treatment.
week.
We're going to act like Lamar wasn't good that year. I'm tired of the Lamar slander.
And Lamar's
he
good,
just did-
man.
He won off the record though that year.
No, the year. Which year? The year Allen won.
No, the 2023 year. It should have been probably swapped.
Yeah, they should have swapped him, but they got it right. They both got one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the MVP, but I just think it kind of like
Yeah, but
They-
you say that,
they-
but technically speaking, Burrow should have won it that year.
Yeah, last year, 1,000%.
Last year or the year before? No, last year.
the year
Last year,
before
Burrow had
he was injured.
crazy numbers.
And the year before that, Dak had better numbers than Lamar.
They'll never give
But
it
the
to
problem is
a team that isn't in the playoffs though. That's just not how they vote.
Exactly. That's
The
the
fact
problem.
that Cup was in the MVP talks like multiple years ago, and then Chase wasn't in any talks last year baffles me because Chase's year last year was
Yeah.
fucking absurd.
He was insane.
Yeah. I thought it was less obvious that Barkley was the offensive player of the year just because Chase was going crazy.
Chase's year was nutty. Triple
Yeah.
crown, and his numbers were insane.
And like no one really talks about
Right,
No
it.
one's
who won-
talking about it
who
because
won-
the
who
Bengals were
won?
9-8 or whatever.
Yes, I'm saying
It was
who won
Barkley.
offensive player? Barkley, yeah.
Yeah. Which is understandable, but like I don't know. I think Chase should
Chase
have had
almost
I
had 2,000 yards receiving, didn't he?
think he had
Yeah.
like 17.
Yeah, like around 17, 16, something or 8,
His numbers were all like he had 1,700 yards and 17 touchdowns. I
He was
know.
the leader in everything, wasn't he? Touchdowns,
Yeah.
yards,
Yeah.
and yeah. Well, boys, I think it wraps up our show.
Yeah.
Austin, tell the people where they can find you at.
Just right below username at Austin_Roland0 on X. Our Sports Podium page is Sports Podium 224. We're doing continuous lives every Thursday night for the rest of the year. Been a good start to the season, and excited for the Pats to make the playoffs again.
Yeah, buddy.
Vin?
You can get my personal X is right there, Vin Casado 1, like it says on the bottom, El Gallo. That's what my handle is on there. And you can also find me at Vinny's Corner on YouTube and on X. And I do have another weekly show that we do every Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock Pacific time. So you can catch me here every week.
Sam?
Fanboys Unleashed goes live every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, where I talk NFL around the league and I recap Titans games every Sunday. Well, it's just a riveting time for me. And let's see, sports, wherever Hot Take tells me to go. And I have another show called Pigskin Perspective that goes every Wednesday night, and it's done very well viewership wise, actually. So we're pretty happy about that. And of course, False Start Thursday at 8 p.m., where we discuss what happened in week 2 and look forward to the future in week 3. So my Twitter's right there as well. So
OTL.
Yep, Twitter at OTL Football right there in the underneath me. And then over on TikTok as well at OTLFF.
Spartan.
Yep. Username is Expression22. I talk football and baseball, and I'm just ready for the playoffs at this point.
Appreciate all y'all joining me tonight. Make sure y'all give my boys a follow. And
pretty please.
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye bye, everybody.
Take care, fellas.
See ya.